Think back to something you desperately wanted. Maybe it was your first car, a promotion, a relationship, a house, a new phone. At the time, it felt like everything. You imagined how happy you'd be once you finally had it. And then you got it. For a while, life felt incredible. Until one day, it became normal. Now ask yourself something uncomfortable. If everything you've ever wanted eventually became ordinary, how do you know the thing you're chasing today will be any different? That's the invisible trap millions of people spend their entire lives running towards. Not because they're greedy, not because they're ungrateful, because their brain quietly moves the finish line again and again and again. Meet Lucas. Lucas believes that happiness is always one achievement away. When he's a student, he thinks, I'll be happy once I graduate. He graduates. For a few weeks, he's excited. Then life returns to normal. Now he thinks, I'll be happy when I get a better job. He gets the job. Again, excitement. Then normal. So he aims for a promotion, a nicer apartment, a better car, a bigger salary. Without realizing it, Lucas isn't chasing happiness anymore. He's chasing a moving target. Imagine running a race. Every time you get close to the finish line, someone quietly moves it another 100 meters. You keep running, convinced you're almost there. But somehow, you never arrive. That's what your brain does with happiness. The moment something becomes familiar, it stops feeling extraordinary. Not because your life became worse, because your brain adapted. Thousands of years ago, adapting quickly helped humans survive. If early humans stayed completely satisfied after finding one food source, they might never search for another. If they stopped improving their shelter, winter could kill them. Our ancestors survived because they kept looking for the next improvement. That same survival mechanism still exists today, except now, instead of searching for food, we're searching for notifications, new purchases, higher salaries, more followers, a bigger house. The brain doesn't know the difference. It simply keeps whispering. Maybe the next thing will finally make you happy. Psychologists call this hedonic adaptation. But you don't need to remember the name. You already know the feeling. Remember your first smartphone? It felt amazing. Now it's just your phone. The first time you drove your own car. The first time someone said they loved you. The first pay rise. Every one of those moments slowly became your new normal. Not because they stopped being valuable, because your brain stopped noticing them. Then something makes it even worse. Comparison. Imagine buying your dream car. You're thrilled. Until your neighbor buys a nicer one. Nothing about your car changed, yet somehow it feels less exciting. Comparison quietly steals appreciation. Not because your life got worse, because your attention moved. The brain rarely asks, how far have I come? It asks, who has more than me? Here's something fascinating. The happiest people aren't necessarily the people with the most. They're often the people who keep noticing what they've already got. Gratitude isn't pretending everything is perfect. It's refusing to let your brain treat miracles like ordinary events. A healthy body, running water, people who love you, food on the table. These aren't guaranteed, they're just familiar. And familiarity makes us forget how extraordinary they really are. The most fulfilled people still chase goals. They still dream. They still improve. But they stop expecting achievements to permanently change how they feel. Instead, they learn to enjoy becoming the person capable of reaching those goals. The destination matters, but the journey lasts much longer. If all your happiness lives at the finish line, you'll spend most of your life waiting. Imagine climbing a mountain. Every few hundred meters, you stop, turn around, and look at how far you've come. Most people never do that. They're so focused on the next peak. They forget to appreciate the one they're already standing on. Your life deserves the same attention. Celebrate your progress. Notice your growth. Pause before chasing the next milestone. Because the life you once dreamed about might already be the life you're living. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to How to Stick. Every week we explore the psychology, money habits, and life lessons that quietly shape your future, one simple story at a time.